Because we live in the information age, and it's how fast you have information. And having the information doesn't make any money. It's sharing the information. So once you have the information, and now you go share it, it doesn't matter if I'm older than you. I'm going to like what you show me, and I'm not going to do it for you. Just like you're not going to do this for anybody else. If you do this, it's going to be because you want to. Okay? You're not going to do it for me. You're not going to do it for him. You're not going to do it. Okay? So if you decide to do this, it's because you want to. Well, same thing. Then you're going to turn around and you're going to go show it to somebody, and we're going to teach you how to recruit up. Meaning, there's people that look up to you. There's people that you see eye to eye with. They consider your peer group, and there's people you look up to. So we're going to teach you how to go to the people you look up to, and then everybody they know. So if I'm older than you, and I've been on the planet longer than you, I've met more people than you, I might have more money than you, I might have more credibility than you. All that comes to work for you now. Why? Because you showed me something I liked, and you heard about it before I did. And I'd never heard about it before until you showed me. Because we don't do radio ads and newspaper ads and TV ads. The only way people hear about this is word of mouth. A friend telling a friend, and then I got to meet you and show you something. That's how we've done all this. Okay, fast growing company in the world, and like of all companies in Mexico, you know, those resorts and all that. You know, we're number one of all companies in the world in Mexico. All the full all the places. I sold out in a cruise ship in like 15 minutes. You know, massive big cruise ship. So. We're big, and then, but we do that because all of us, not because of you, not because of me, but because of we, right? And so we're just asking you to join a money-making team. So you got your friends that you go bowling with, or play video games with, or you play sports with, right? You need some money-making friends, all right? So I'm one of those money-making friends. But I like to golf, and I like to scuba dive, and I like to space skate. We've been jumping out of airplanes together. You know, and we do all that together. And so when you go to Facebook, you go to YouTube, and you put in any of these names, like Jefferson or Byron over there, and you Google these names, right, you're going to see us, living. You're going to see us all over the world. We're going to have a blast. And you're like, okay, if there's a way for me to make over $100,000 a year, or even $100,000 a month, and travel all over the world with a bunch of people like that, all right, I'm listening. I'm still listening. I'm asking questions, and we're okay with that. So when you first start, your anxiety level's up here because your knowledge level's down here. But over time, as you see more, ask more questions, we answer more questions, your anxiety level comes way down, but your knowledge level goes way up. So your knowledge level goes up, your anxiety comes down, now you're excited. Now you're like we are, you're going, why in the whole world doing this? Because they don't know about it. And the only way they find out about it is word of mouth. See?
I've never heard of it. Totally that.
Yeah, so WorldVentures, you know, and this is my idea. You know, this is what I wanted. But the reason I started it was because I wanted to travel with my friends. And I wanted to travel with my family. I wanted to make over $100,000 a year. So how could I make over $100,000 a year and travel with my friends and family? That to me would be like the dream job, right? But for me at the time, it was really how do I make over $100,000 a month? my mind won't go less than $100,000 a month because you have a thermostat, you know. And when you first start out in life, your thermostat is like I want to make $30,000 a year. You know, I want to make $50,000 a year. One day, maybe I want to make $100,000 a year, right? My thermostat is set where $100,000 a month is like nothing. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, upset. And I don't mean that to sound weird or bad, because my job is to teach you how I did it. And so think big, be big. Think small, be small. But you can't make $100,000 a year on a $30,000 a year mentality. And if you listen to everybody else in life, like teachers and parents, you're going to think small. Because they can't teach you bigger than them. Okay? They can only teach you what they know. They can't teach you what they don't know. So I'm going to tell you that there's no difference between $100 a week and $1,000 a week. And And there's no difference between 1,000 a week and 10,000 a week. And I know that sounds weird, but the way I have this business structured, that if you'll work hard to make $100 a week, you won't be able to stop it from making you 1,000 a week. And whatever you did to make $100 a week, $100 a week, $100 a week, that eventually made you 1,000 a week, you won't be able to stop it from making you 10,000 a week. You're not going to work harder. You're not going to work longer. You're not. It's not. It's not like that. So I'm just going to teach you to make $100 a week. But all of a sudden, when that starts happening, easy, consistently, I mean, you are going to get better at it. You are going to get more efficient. So, and then you get leverage because going back to the RAND group, retired at 19, and turning the tables. When I first told them about that, this new group of that guy from Morton, they said we were going to call ourselves the Rat Pack because they were already out of high school. This group that I was with, they were just in high school, and then this group, because they were already in college because of John Elway's son, right? They're already 20, so they called themselves the Rat Pack instead of the RAND group. RAT standing for retired at 20, and now it's a worldwide movement. Rat Pack. Go to wvratpack.com. And you're going to see people your age that don't have a boss, they don't have a job, they're having a blast, traveling all over. And then you go, okay, all right, I stumbled into something. Okay, I got lucky.
Nothing happens by accident.
Nope. You know what I mean? I just happened to stumble into something. And then, so now you just keep rolling with it. Did y'all know each other? Or did y'all know each other? How did y'all know each other?
They have a mutual friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. Never seen him in my life till today.
And you didn't know anybody?
No, I just...
You showed up.
We just all met for the first time.
So look, that says something about you. You know, it says the first step to being successful in life, the number one first step to becoming successful in life is be open-minded. You got to be willing to look at things. See, my dad taught me, again, going back to entrepreneurship, he said, son, out of 10 deals you do, 7 of them are going to go bad. You're going to lose your money. He said the 2 deals, out of the remaining 3, 2 of them, you'll break even. But out of 10 deals you do, on 1, you're going to hit the home run. So you got to be willing to look at 10 different deals, and maybe even do 10 different deals to really have the one. But the main thing is being open-minded and looking. The worst thing that's going to happen to you is you're going to learn something new. So when people call me and they ask me to look at something, I just say, okay. And then my fiance goes, what was that? What was that about? What do they want to show you? I don't know. I don't care, because my attitude is the worst thing that's going to happen is I'm going to learn something. It doesn't mean I'm going to do something. I'm not going to give any money. I'm not going to, you know what I mean? I'm just going to look and listen. And so, who knows? I might be missing out on something. But I have discernment now. I've looked at so many deals because I've been so open-minded to look at so many different things. I can speak intelligently about the Air Force, about this career, this job, this, that, this. I've looked at so many things. I understand how they pay. I understand the strengths of them, and I understand the weaknesses of them. For instance, my son is 13. That's who he was asking me about. And when he